Hey, it's Wolfie. I'm starting this series because I want to make a change. I don't have good eating habits. I have a vegetarian diet, but I have microwavable meals every day for lunch. And in the evenings, I typically have fruit. I just had Greek yogurt with chia seeds and raspberries, which was delicious and filling. I want to go to the gym more, but the only time I seem to go to the gym is in the morning between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. before work, because after work I'm either socializing or doing something for my mental health. So I haven't trained at the gym consistently since December. That's when I kind of fell off that and started prioritizing my sleep. My day job, I work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. I'm a peer support provider at the local mental hospital here. It's the best job I could ever ask for. I get to help people on their recovery journey. I validate their experience. I connect them with resources. I give them a platform to really express themselves. I, for a while, was running Alphabet Soup, which was the queer peer support for people, adults who have mental illness who are also part of the queer community. That is currently on hiatus. I cannot be more thankful to be working at the hospital. I am very fortunate. I got into peer support because I had a manic episode in 2015 and I was diagnosed with bipolar type 1 disorder. I had experienced depression my entire life, and it's not until you have mania where they can say, oh, you have a chemical imbalance, here's the medication. I also have a neurological condition. It's extremely rare. It's called centronuclear myopathy type 1, where it's a rapid atrophy of my lower extremities. So I see a neurologist. I just saw a neurologist on Monday. My sponsor from Narcotics Anonymous came with me. I'm also sober. They came with me with their service dog, and because I needed support with that appointment, because I haven't been exercising consistently. I have an ultrasound booked. I live in Canada, so healthcare is decent, it's pretty good. There's something going on with my kidneys, and my neurologist told me to take creatine every day for my muscle disease, but I was told I have to get blood work done in 6 weeks, so I have to stop taking creatine. So I'm not exercising, I'm not taking creatine, my diet is crap, and I really need to make some changes in my life. Something that is going well is budgeting. I live within my means. I have no credit card debt. I really focus on giving myself a few $100s every couple weeks on my paycheck so that I can spend however I want. I save money for travel. I save money for rainy days. So I live in Ontario and we experience heat waves. My air conditioner was not effective for the space that I have. So I was at my sponsor's place doing step work, and I'm like, wow, your place is really comfortable. What type of air conditioner do you use? And they said it's from Best Buy. So right away I went online, and because I have a rainy day fund, I was able to pay for it outright, so I wasn't in debt buying a new air conditioner. I sold my last air conditioner for $100, and yeah, I now have a new air conditioner, and I'm kind of rambling because I tried YouTube before and I was documenting my journey, and I don't know, I got embarrassed. It was cringe. The sound of my voice really, I don't like it. But I talk for a living, so I kind of just have to, I think, get past that, because I do want to document my journey. I do want to be held accountable. I do want to fix my diet. I just watched this YouTube commercial where it was talking about supplements, but they were talking about soil depletion, and like the nutrients in our food is not as good as it was 50 years ago. So I made notes about like sauerkraut and asparagus and blueberries and Greek yogurt. So I'm just formulating ideas. I don't like cooking food. My main meal that I have when I'm at home is vegetarian frozen chicken strips that I bake for 6 minutes, then flip, and then bake for 6 minutes. I chop those up and put them on like flatbread with spinach and ranch. And it's delicious. I don't get tired of it, but it's not adding many nutrients to my body. Yeah, so goals, I guess. Like, I want to fix my diet. I want to stop vaping because mostly financially, because I go to my local vape shop and it's nicotine free. It's, just vapor, and it's really helped me in this past year. I'm 1 year sober on May 1st, 2026, and I decided that because May 1st, 2024, my oldest brother died of a fatal overdose. And my drug of choice is not fatal, it's very common, it's marijuana. And, it's really like, it is an addiction. And I had no control over managing that. It's not something you can just budget and, have a hobby with for me. I know people who smoke weed every now and then and it doesn't affect them, but for me, this is straight from the Narcotics Anonymous literature, but I live to use and I use to live. It was my new normal, and I would go to my 9 to 5 and then I would come home and get high, and I would totally neglect taking care of myself, taking care of my relationships in my life. It's been a part of my life for I think 27 years. I started getting high when I was 13 years old. So getting sober was a really big decision. May 1st is a really meaningful date for me. I got, when I was told, my mom called me and said that my brother had died, I immediately called my friend and she came over and we got high. That's how I dealt with it. And for the following year, I was just, in and out of going to Narcotics Anonymous meetings, not committing to the program, and I was really struggling. So a year after his death, I'm like, okay, this is the date. I got sober initially because I was accepted into a master's program, and that was my plan. I thought I'm gonna be a therapist, and it was all online. My friend had done the program and was successful, and I really thought I could do it. And when it came to writing papers, I just had no academic support. I had no idea what I was doing. My friend who completed the program lives hours away, and they were as helpful as they could be, but it just ultimately didn't work out, and it was really crushing. I spent some time at a local mental health facility for suicidal ideation. I was just in a really dark place, and that all happened. I withdrew from my studies in November 2025, and today's July 27th, 2026. So I've rallied, I'm okay. I go to work, I still, support people, but it was a really hard thing. I have a therapist who, like myself, is non-binary, and that was really important to me because it was a level of understanding that I didn't have to explain my identity. I came out as non-binary in 2022. And my surname is Wolf, so I dropped my girl name, my dead name, and adopted that and socially transitioned. I don't wear makeup typically day to day. I just sort of, wash my face, I moisturize, and I put on my glasses and go to work. I started dating someone new, and we've had 2 dates so far, and we're planning a third and a fourth. She lives about an hour away. Neither of us have cars. Neither of us drive. Like, I do drive, but I can't afford a vehicle. So that's going well. But I wore makeup on our dates, and I was like, I feel like I'm in drag when I wear makeup. Like, I like looking pretty sometimes. Like, I like, you perceiving me as like an attractive person, but it's, really not how I look day to day. And so she's coming over on Thursday this week, and I'm gonna cook her dinner. It's my hot salad, which is mixed nuts, broccoli, florets, things from the freezer like corn, peas, edamame if I have them, but I can't find frozen edamame peas lately. It's been months. I haven't been able to get them. And she said, be your authentic self. Like, don't wear makeup, don't wear mascara. And I don't wear a lot of makeup. I wear mascara and eyeliner, maybe some eyeshadow and chapstick. But yeah, so that's new, that's exciting, and I have a bunch of anxiety, but yeah, I want to do better. Like, I want to feel better. I sleep lots. Like, my sleep is great. Yeah, so this is my new YouTube channel, Who's Watching Wolfie, and I really appreciate anyone who comments, who likes, who subscribes. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't feel comfortable. But I think it's important to document this journey because I am in a good place. Like, I have come so far with my sobriety. I'm a queer community builder here in my city. I run a local low-cost social mixer at a cafe. I've been doing this for the past 4 years. Every week through May through October, I facilitate the Sunday Sunset series. So we meet up at Bayfront and we just spend 2 hours watching the sunset together, communing, reflecting on the week before, looking ahead to the week ahead. But, I vape the whole time, and like, that's not really a pleasant environment for everyone. And so I want to get a handle on my vaping habit because my neurologist said, well, it's healthier than smoking and you can do it because you're not getting high. And it's just like, yeah, but it costs me $42.50 every time I get one. And that's about $170 a month because I get them like every week. Yeah, so I want to make some changes, and I hope that I have some people cheering me on along the way. This feels super cringe and I'm embarrassed, but I'm doing it because I think it's important to share our stories and our struggles and our successes because that's how we grow together. So yeah, also a couple weeks ago I spent $50 on 150 lottery tickets, and I'm convinced I'm gonna win. And I've done this before, like the day before the lottery, and I was really high on hope, and I would pray a lot, and I didn't win. So this time I'm just like hoping, but I'm not excessively like tapping into the universe. I'm just kind of like, okay, like I'm gonna win on Thursday. I'm gonna pay off my housing debt, like, because I own a co-op unit, but I owe money on it, of course. It's like a mortgage, but it's a home loan. And yeah, that's my dream, is to pay off my housing. So, because that way every paycheck I would get, it would be like winning the lottery every paycheck, because I wouldn't have to budget for my co-op debt. So yeah, I've got a lot of ideas. Hoping to formulate some plans. I think on Thursday I'll do, well, not Thursday because that's our date, but I will update you on the lottery. I'm really hopeful that I'll win. But you know, if I don't, I still have a job. I still have a credit score of 840 or something. I have savings. So I'll be okay. But man, would it be like so cool to win and feel like I'm winning every paycheck by not having to pay for my housing, you know? So I'm saying a lot. That's okay, right? It's my first video. It's not edited. It's real. So yeah, I'm gonna keep posting videos, keep focusing on my goals of eating well, going to the gym, quitting vaping, and I'll document it here so that you can like cheer me on because I could use the support. Wolfie out.